Hello. I have never recorded a video this late, so we'll see how it goes. It is a couple of minutes before midnight on the 18th, and I just came back from a Stars game where I had the best time, and I just have to lay down all of my thoughts before I go to sleep, because tomorrow is going to be a day. And so before I go to bed, I've got to tell you about my day. So sometimes cancer can be a positive, and tonight was one of those days. So Matt Duchene, who is a Stars player, partners with the cancer support community, and offers up sweet tickets. And because I'm a member of the cancer support community, I was given access to his suite tonight, and I took my dear friend Lola, and we went down there to enjoy the game. And we have another friend of ours, Jeffrey, and we reached out to him. He works promotions for the Stars, and we said, hey, Lola reached out to Jeff and said, hey, Jeff, can you get us on the ice for some fun? And Jeff has an inability to say no to Lola, as most of us do. And so Jeff got both Lola and I on intermission games. So Lola got to play musical chairs, which I said absolutely not to. But I played the Choctaw game, high-low game. And so we were like, okay, cool, fantastic. So we were all set up for those games. So Lola comes to pick me up for the game, and I kid you not, she is wearing the exact same vintage jersey as me, only hers doesn't sparkle like mine. That just tells you how old we are. So we show up to the game, we're twinsies, we're wearing the same jersey, we're rocking it, we barely make it to the suite when we have to go downstairs and report for our intermission games. I show up to my intermission game, and lo and behold, I run into a friend of mine, Jersey. Yes, that is his name. And he's like, oh my gosh, Erica. And I go, oh my gosh, Jersey. And he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's you. And I go, oh my gosh, it's me, and I'm still alive. And he immediately starts to get tears in his eyes. And so he's one of the announcers for the Stars. So he's announcing the game, the intermission game. And so he does the game, and he's just like, oh my gosh. And so he's verklempt. I don't even know another word for it. And so he's like, okay, we're gonna have to talk. We've got to do this in 15 seconds. So we're just gonna have to do it. And so we do the game, and I literally cannot tell you a single word that happened during the game, because I'm just focused on the camera and Jersey and the Ice Girls beside me. They're so cute and young. I think I'm old enough to be their mom. Oh my gosh. And so the whole time I'm just oh my gosh, living my best life. And Lola does her game, and I'm recording it the whole time. She did not win her game, but I won mine. So we go back up to the suite. I walk into the suite, and I'm hooping and hollering, and I'm that's right, we were on the Jumbotron, we were in the intermission games, whoa, 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 whoa. So then Chelsea from Public Relations, pretty sure I got that title right. If I didn't, Chelsea, I'm very sorry. She comes in, she's like, hey guys, it's time for our group shot on the Jumbotron. So again, we all get up, we have our little group shot, and again, Jersey calls me out by name. in our little cancer support community group shot, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And again, Lola and I are twinning in our vintage jerseys. So we're like watching the game at intermission. We go get some more wine because what do you do at a Stars game? You have a good time. So we're like doing our thing. And then in the third period, Jeff comes by and like, you know, hangs out with us for a little bit. We're talking or whatever. And then we start talking about where we're going to do our like post-game party. And I'm like, post-game party? Who are we? We're like, I'm not quite 50. Lola's past 50. I don't even know how old Jeff is. I think he's over 50 by now. Jeff, I don't really know. I'm sorry. So then we go out after the game. Yes, we did this on a school night. We went out after the game and just, you know, hung out and had a good time. I got to see Jersey again. He talked about seeing me and how good it was to see me. We made, oh, I even forgot. We got to actually meet the player whose suite we were in. Thank you, Matt Duchene, for all of your generosity. So we go downstairs after the game and meet him. Lola, she's funny. Like if you ever want to have a mischievous good time, take Lola with you. So we were given these shirts and they're like, oh, you can have Matt sign them. And we're like, oh, okay. So then we started thinking about what it is we wanted Matt to say. So Lola thought that it would be really funny if Matt Duchene, a professional hockey player, wrote on her shirt, to my favorite non-hockey player. Literally. And I can't think on my feet that fast. So then I asked Lola, well, what should he write on my shirt? You guys, she told a professional hockey player to write, you saved my life. Yeah, she did. And he did. And as he's having this conversation with us, he says, the drinks must be really strong upstairs. And I looked at him and I said, yeah, they are. And I was like, there really is cancer somewhere in this group. Because I'm really thinking at this point, he's probably thinking there's fraud. So we have a little group picture and I thank him for his time. And I said, yeah, the drinks really are strong upstairs. It was a fantastic night. I want to thank the Stars. I want to thank Matt Duchene. I want to thank Chelsea. I want to thank Jeff. I want to thank Jersey. I also want to let Jersey know that Lola has renamed you Hershey. Don't ask me why. I'm just letting you know that whenever Lola renames you, it is permanent. So, it's what we're going to call you from now on. It was an awesome night. We had a fantastic time. So every once in a while, cancer does work in your favor. So I'm going to go take off all my makeup, take off my wonderful vintage jersey. Oh, and by the way, everywhere we went, people were like, hey, you're the Choctaw girl. And I was like, that's right, I am. Yeah. People recognized us everywhere because we were the only two people in the entire arena dressed like this because we're cool like that. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.